Today, the president wraps up his trip to Saudi Arabia and heads to Qatar. The visit comes as the president continues pushing back on bipartisan criticism over his decision to accept an expensive plane from the Qatar government.
Now, after the meeting with the Saudi Crown Prince, the White House touted agreements for billions of dollars in investments. Naomi Ruckham has more from New York.
This morning, President Donald Trump heads to Qatar for the second leg of his Middle East trip, amid criticism over plans to accept a luxury jet from the wealthy nation. The president last night on Fox News.
With the United States of America, I believe that we should have the most impressive plane.
The president wrapped up his visit to Saudi Arabia today. The White House says the president secured $600 billion in Saudi investments following a day of meetings with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. At an investment forum, President Trump announced that he's lifting all sanctions on Syria as the country is now rebuilding after ousting former dictator Bashar al-Assad last year.
The sanctions were brutal and crippling. Now it's their time to shine.
He also issued this ultimatum to Iran over its nuclear program.
If I can make a deal with Iran, I'll be very happy. But if Iran's leadership rejects this olive branch and continues to attack their neighbors, then we will have no choice but to inflict massive maximum pressure.
While overseas, the president also focused on issues back home. On social media, he pressed Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell to lower interest rates as the White House touted yesterday's Consumer Price Index report showing that inflation rose 2.3% annually in April, down 0.1% from March.
Now, while in Saudi Arabia, President Trump praised his administration's 90-day deal with China to reduce tariffs, calling it a, quote, breakthrough agreement. Now, yesterday, China's president said there are no winners in tariff wars, adding that bullying, quote, only leads to self-isolation. The two countries are expected to continue talks towards a long-term agreement.